you a dairy producer? Or do you grow grapes, nuts, fruits, or vegetables? We have it all with American Vineyard, Pacific Nut Producer, California Fresh Fruit, California Dairy, and Vegetable West magazines. Subscribe for free now at malcolmmedia.com to stay current on the freshest news in your industry.
Hello, I'm Matthew Malcolm with American Vineyard Magazine, reporting to you from Vintage Nurseries in Southern California. Today they held their inaugural Growers First Day, where they invited growers and representatives of the industry to come and tour their newly renovated facilities and see how they work to provide so many grapevines for the California grape industry. And here's Dustin Hooper, who guided growers through the tour.
What we've done here is a lot of capital improvements to our facilities that were currently here when we were acquired a couple years ago by the wonderful company. We've established a lot of concrete, probably over 1 million square feet of concrete poured, a lot of underground drainage, new grafting facility, new shade houses, new greenhouses, new processes. We've implemented a lot of different testing procedures and quality control aspects from front to finish, about 37 different metrics that we use across the whole process. When we start out, we start with everything in the field. So what we're doing right now is we're in the middle of planting about 500 acres of 2010 protocol material that was sourced from FPS UC Davis. That's in addition to our current 1,400 acres of mother block, rootstock block, and rotation field nursery that we currently farm. We've got a new greenhouse facility, which we're proud to show off. There's a lot of automation in this new facility. 400,000 square feet total. We can do about 8 million vines through that house per season. We've seen reduced growing times down to as little as 8 weeks so far this year, coming from a 12-week cycle in the normal greenhouses. So with this greenhouse, we've got a lot of different things. We've got an automated soil mixing machine, which we're doing a mix of cocoa and peat moss. We also add in some dolomite, some micronutrients, and some slow release fertilizer. It goes through a barrel toss to get it really good and mixed, and then it goes into an automatic potting machine. So we've got people filling the pots in the trays. It goes through a machine, fills it up with the soil that we need, runs through another line. It actually pokes a hole in the soil to open that spot for the vine to be pushed in. And then we've got a crew of about 20 people. Each person has 2 pots that they're responsible, the same 2 pots on every tray. You've got the line coming down. They're putting 2 vines in there, compressing the soil around that vine, and it goes off to the next person. It's a constant flow. So once it goes through there, those 20 people, everything's filled to the max. Then it goes through a topper to finish off the soil top. It goes through a water bath to hydrate it a little bit, and then it goes out onto our conveyor system. So we've got a conveyor system that replaces the old quads pulling trailers everywhere with all the vines having to put them in and out. And we've got a conveyor system that goes all the way to the last house to the back corner. And when we want to reverse the process and ship them out to the grower, we basically reverse a line and we can ship it right out the front door exactly the way we came in. One good thing about this new house, we've got automated irrigation, which we can add fertilization in on there. We can add any systemics or any fungicides or anything we want through the boom irrigation. We've got internal shade cloths, so we don't need an outside facility for shade anymore. Basically, that spot where the vine is planted, grown, it's going to acclimate and harden off, and then it can go out to the grower without ever leaving the same spot. Everything's in one spot. So this house has really just revolutionized what we do. It's reduced labor. It's our efficiency gains are up. And we also have bigger capacity to grow. And we've been growing year over year in the industry in our market share. So one other thing that we're definitely aware of is the drought. So we reclaim all the water off this whole facility. We've got some reservoirs out to the back where we actually have filtration, and we can use that for dust control, irrigation, and whatever we need out in the field side. So we're wanting to be sustainable, and we also want to be as efficient as possible and use the labor that we have wisely, because we've got a lot of good crews with good experience who've been with us 20 years plus. So we want to definitely take advantage of that and make sure that they're used to the fullest of their ability. So these are just a few of the things that we're doing. We've got an internal lab that we've also put in place where we're doing about 75,000 samples of our own material internally, just to make sure there's no virus pressure in our own mother blocks. That new facility be open in September. The lab is actually fully functioning right now, but in a lease facility. We have tours every Tuesday of the week, so anytime anybody would like a tour, our doors are always open. We're very transparent with anything that we're doing for the industry. Our goal is to be the best nursery in the industry. Right now we're at about 13 million vines annually. We've got a capacity of 15 million plus, and we're building facilities to go even higher than that. So we're excited about the changes that we made. We're very proud of the changes that we made, and we know that there's going to be an impact on vine quality and also that end grower having long life, healthy vineyard.
Thank you, Dustin. Learn more about vintage nurseries and their growers' first day in American Vineyard Magazine. I'm Matthew Malcolm, CaliforniaAgNet.com.